Hey y'all, so happy Wednesday night. Um, I was supposed to get this word out to you all earlier, but I fell asleep after work. So I'm late. It's February 15th, 2023. But I just want to say I pray that everyone enjoyed um, you know, Valentine's Day with the Lord. Um, and I pray that you did spend time with him and, whoever he allowed you to share the day with. But I'm going to get into the word that he gave me. I'm going to share the notes, then the scriptures, and that should be it. And whatever else he just leads me to, you know, share with you all. So he began by saying, covered, protected, brand new, new strengths, new levels. So much new, a covering over you. Believe, blessings will continue to pour. Um, and then this is where I just began to reflect about the day, like on the day. Like yesterday was like a really, really good day. Um, and like, not to say that like I was shocked or anything, but kind of was like, it was just different. So many people were just like, I don't know. It was different, just full of gratitude and kindness. And you could just feel the love. And I know before I had spent time with the Lord last night, um, like we were all just saying, like, this was like a really good Valentine's Day. Like, this was a good day. And I think we were all just blown away with that. So, just telling the Lord, like, thank you. Like, we weren't expecting to have an amazing day like that. Like, it was really good. So, I was just reflecting on that right there. And then he just began to tell me, and like, also along with that, I was just like, God, it just felt so good to just pour and give to others. And of course, um, it just, I don't know how to say it, but like it goes back to just yesterday in general. And um, I was just telling him, like, it just felt good to see people just really appreciate and be grateful for you and what you have done for them and what you were doing. So I was just telling him, like, I wasn't, nothing that I done was for to receive that in return, but it felt good to even, you know, be able to witness that. Um, and so we were talking about that, and then he just began to say, like, I know your heart, like, you're not a selfish person, and he knows the goodness that I feel by giving to others. And he said, you're not about yourself. He said, you love, your heart is pure, continue to spread love. He said, then he began to say, smooth sailing. You're doing well, daughter. You're doing well. I'm proud of you. Spiritual glow. You've been patient and waited your turn. Your time has come. You will see more, much more. Overflow, abundance, grace. Above all measures, you have officially made it higher to a different level. Congratulations. You made it, daughter. So, this was some other personal stuff that he had just began to speak. And then he said, you're a shining star, bright in the light, beautiful, radiant, pure. Keep shining, daughter. You were made to shine for such a time as this. Queen, rise, your time has come. My decree. You were broken, but I put you back together again. A new name. You're made new, brand new. No longer the former. And he said, you've been made new. Your father's chosen girl. I love you. Then he said, I'm going to knock your socks off. Hold on tight. I love you, daughter. Then this morning, he began to speak again. Your name has changed. Today is a new day. New mercies, new glories, new adventures. Everything is new. Assume your position. Receive all that I have for you and more. You will walk in victory. Go forward and forth. Nothing will stop you. Just go. I'll lead the way. Your promise is attached to your name. Recreate it. You'll see. Touch and agree. And then there was some other personal stuff. And then he began to say, it is time. The time has come. Performance. You will see it done. You will witness it. Love the essence of the real, the beauty of it all. Beyond amazing. You'll experience it. Okay. Then some other personal things. And he finished with congratulations is in order. And he told me, enjoy. I love you. And he finished with blessings and a heart. So then there's more. So when God gives you a new name, that means that something new has happened or will be happening to you. And it could be a new relationship, a new character within yourself, or, a new phase of life. And then he referenced how he changed Abraham's name from Abram to Abraham, Sarah to Sarah, Jacob to Israel, and Simon to Peter. So then he wanted me to read some scriptures about walking into victory, and like trusting in the Lord, just knowing that keeping your heart set on the Lord. That's why he always tells you to guard your heart and prepare, keep your focus on him. Don't allow the situations or circumstances around you to take control of you, because everything is bigger than what you see. God is working so many things out. Your blessing is attached to so many things that he has you do. Giving to others, pouring into others with kindness, speaking words to them that will just uplift them, speaking his goodness to them. There's so many things that are attached to your blessing that you do and that you should be doing on a regular basis. So I'm going to start with the scriptures, and it is Colossians chapter 3, verse 15. And I am reading from my Creative Journaling Bible, which is the Modern English Version. Okay, so 3:15. Let the peace of God, to which also you are called in one body, rule in your hearts, and be thankful. So then Philippians 4:13, and this is still going to be in the Modern English version of the Bible. And 4:13 is, I can do all things because of Christ who strengthens me. Also, he wants me to read Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. And it says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with gratitude, make your requests known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will protect your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Okay. Also, wants me to share Isaiah 54, verse 17. And it's, no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their vindication is from me, says the Lord. Okay. So he also wanted me, he had me all over the place. He also wanted me to read Matthew, a horn outside. Matthew chapter 25, and it's verse 40. And it says, the king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Again, your blessing is attached to so much that you do. You may even just holding a door for someone at the store. That is what you're doing for the Lord as well. Whatever you have done for others, you have done for the Lord. Like all of this is attached to your blessing of whatever it is he has promised you. Also, you know, how he's going to separate the goats from the sheep. You know, when that time comes, this is all attached to that, and it's so much bigger than, you know, you just looking at it like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't do that, that person done this and done that to me. Regardless, you're still supposed to love your enemies, you know, regardless of however they may have treated you, what words they have spoken to you, you know. Extend that olive branch. And it may be hard, but that's also a part of walking with Christ. You die to self. You let those fleshly thoughts and desires go away. You have to put them away and pick up that cross and continue to go and know that it's bigger than you. And again, you can't get upset at the person that's treating you like that. It is the spirit that's operating, you know, in them, behind them, through them, however it may be. But, you know, just continue to walk in the same footsteps as the Lord. Do what he would want you to do. Just like the little bracelets we used to wear, what would Jesus do? So keep that in mind. He also wanted me to share. I need to get me some more the little tab things. Because I just be flipping and flipping and flipping. So Luke chapter 6, verse 38, I believe. Yes, so I'm gonna read, I'm reading the Message version, and it is gonna be 37 and 38. This also goes back to what I just said. I wanted to piggyback off of that and just say that, like, regardless of what our thoughts may be, we are not to, and we have to, me too, I have to keep this in mind all the time, but we are not to prejudge or, you know, mock and make fun of others. You know, regardless of how holy we may think we are, you know, nowhere in the Bible does the Lord tell us that we are to take it upon ourselves to judge people as if we were him. So I'm going to read Luke chapter 6, and it is the Message, and it's 37 and 38. And it says, don't pick on people, jump on their failures, criticize their faults, unless, of course, you want the same treatment. Don't condemn those who are down. The hardness can boomerang. The hardness can boomerang. Just because you haven't experienced it does not mean that it can't happen to you. And I tell my kids this um, because, how children are. They can get into like those little roasting sessions and all of this. Just because you're doing it out of fun does not mean that the Lord does not hear you. He hears and sees everything, and you need to treat others the same way that you would like to be treated. Because the same way that He can bless you, He can curse you. It is a difference. Um, don't put your mouth where it does not belong. You are not God. You're not God. Be easy on people. You'll find life a lot easier. Give away your life. You'll find life giving back, but not merely giving back with bonus and blessings. Giving, not getting, is the way. Generosity begets generosity. So keep that in mind. And of course, read that for yourselves. Allow the Lord to minister to you. Take this word back to Him. Also, he had referenced oh, yes, he said, beautiful, radiant, pure, keep shining, daughter. You were made to shine for such a time as this, queen. Rise, your time has come. So he wanted me to read, of course, Esther 4:14. And this will be the NLT. And it says, if you keep quiet at a time like this, deliverance and relief for the Jews will arise from some other place, but you and your relatives would die. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this. And we know that that's what Mordecai had spoken to Esther. And, we know how Esther saved the Jews. So that is all I have right now that the Lord gave me. I feel as though I shared that the way that He wanted me to, the way the Lord wanted me to. Not how others, but this is what I'm doing for the Lord, not for the likes of anyone else, no matter who they are. I'm to please the Lord. I aim to please Him, not people. So if I'm not delivering it the way that you want or to your liking, it's a choice that you make to watch this. To watch this channel, so you don't have to. Again, this is to reach those that the Lord has called to my channel. But just felt led to say that. And I love you all. Please spend time with the Lord. He is definitely up to some things right now. He's always up to something. He's God. But just allow Him to minister some things to you. There's so much that is taking place, right now with all of us. And it is important to know, of course, what season you are in. And He's just revealing much more to us daily, so much more. But yeah, that's all I have. I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow. I believe I will be releasing, something He gave me a few days ago. But yes, I'm going to get ready for bed, take my shower, drink my nighttime tea. I am just exhausted. I'm so tired. So, yeah, I love you all and the Lord loves you most. Bye.